Yeah, it's always, good, especially for the players. They are concerned a lot of times, and, you kind of see it in how they come in, and, it's good to get this day behind. We know who we're going to finish the season with, and we can focus on it.
With Paul in particular, what's your role as a coach, being close to the guys and kind of maybe dealing with that? He said he kind of felt in the dark about some of the stuff that's going on. Do you have to help refocus him and say, hey, you're still wearing that blue and gold, let's go get this thing?
I talk with Paul about basketball and, about the team and where we're at and what we need from him. Not about, front office things and, situations like that. That's not my job, and that's what we've been doing, is talking about how we can improve and what we need to do, going down with these last 25 games, so that's where our focus is at.
You had a long talk with the guys at center court. Was it in any way related to, the trade deadline is beyond us?
No, not one word about that. Basically it was about, where we are and, what I think we need to do, these last 25 games. I think we can have a strong finish here. We need to get back to taking care of home court. We've, even though we've dropped 6 games, our last 6 games, 4 of them have been at home. And, we've been a pretty strong team here at home this season. And, to drop 4 at home, that's hard. So, tomorrow night, we need to get back to defending home court and looking to continue to improve ourselves on the road with these 5 road games coming up.
Nate, how much pressure do you feel to make these last 25 games have a different outcome than the previous 57?
It's no different. I mean, it's always pressure to be better and to finish strong. And as I mentioned, we take it one game at a time. We know that we have to have a strong finish, going down the stretch here. And, that's been the focus these last 2 days to, make us aware of where we are, what's ahead of us, and, what we need to do to finish strong.
I think Thaddeus will be ready tomorrow.
I think we listed him questionable. He went through the last 2 practices, full practice. So I'm hopeful that he'll be ready tomorrow.
The All-Star break comes when it comes, but what about the timeliness of this on the 6-game losing streak, like you said? Is that good to kind of maybe get that taste out of your mouth? Do you like when the break fell? Is it positive or negative, do you think?
Well, we have to take it for what it is. It came at this time. You go home, you get some rest, and you got to refocus on where you are and what you need to do. So we dropped, as I mentioned, 6, and 4 of them being at home. We have an opportunity tomorrow night to change that. So, did it come at a good time? Well, it came, and it's gone. So it's time to refocus and get ourselves ready for tomorrow night.
Nate, I don't know if there's a coach in the league that had to deal with as much as you did in the last 48 hours, but will you take a moment, just exhale when this thing gets back to basketball tomorrow night? Pro tip.
I think most coaches, focus on their teams and getting themselves ready for the game. It hasn't been anything different for me the last 48 hours. Is what we wanted to do, what we wanted to accomplish these last 2 days, trying to get these guys back mentally and physically ready for the rest of the season. So this really hasn't been a major change or adjustment the last 48 hours.
Thanks, Coach.
Nate, in what ways have you missed Thad Young? How has this absence been felt?
Well, just his IQ on the floor. It's just kind of been somewhat of a glue to the team. Offensively, he just finds spots in our offense to be productive. Making plays defensively. He plays a lot bigger than he is at that power forward position, and our starting forward that's been with us throughout the season, all of a sudden, that one guy that you penciled in is gone, and he's gone for a number of games. So I think we were all getting comfortable are starting to get comfortable with that first group, that rotation. Certainly at the 4 and the 5, the 1, the 4, and the 5. That's been the healthiest position for us this season, and all of a sudden the 4 goes down. So we miss him, and it'll be good to get him back.
Does he allow you a lot more versatility on defense? The ability to switch, guard on the perimeter? Also
I think he allows that. We don't switch as much, but I think he's just been a really solid defender at the 4 position. Whether we've played against big guys or small guys. He had some opportunities where he was guarding Cousins in the post. He's had Anthony Davis. He's had a number of big guys that we have been able to really cover with single coverage, giving a little weak side help, and he's been able to do that. Just being able to match up with any opponent that we've had to face, whether they were big or small, at that 4 position.
Nate, I know you didn't want to be involved in trade discussions, but with the locker room staying the same, could that be a benefit that the chemistry could develop based on the guys that were here starting of training camp?
No question. We know what we need to do. We've been in this battle all season long, and now we've had our break, and should be fresh and ready to go, and looking forward to a strong finish. And my challenge to each one of our guys, is what can we do to make each other better? And that's what we need to do going down the stretch here. So certainly, keeping a group together can help, and I don't see why it shouldn't.